The third time up. There we go. Finally. So, yeah, so we're definitely going to see what the Nugster and Mr. 24/7 had to say about WrestlePalooza last night. Couple of A matches that I had. Won't tell you which ones they are until we talk about them. So, yeah, so just just waiting after today's show, waiting on week 3 for the NFL. My Cowboys play at 4. So we are playing the Bears. And then next week we play Micah Parsons and the Packers. And he comes back to Dallas in a different uniform. So yeah, this was my fault, everybody. I kind of forgot to leave DJ a message that we were doing a recap today at 10. Even though we usually do it after a prediction show or after a premium live event, I just forgot to tell them. Okay, here we go. DJ is now ready. So hello. My bad, DJ. I should have left you a message. My bad. No, it's not all good. It was my screw up. So, but yeah, so we're going to be doing our.
Are you covered in a blanket?
Yeah, it's a little chilly in here. Because I'm sitting right next to the window. What was I just going to say? Yeah, we're doing our WrestlePalooza recap today. So if you guys are all set, we can get started here. I'll start the introduction. All right. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another live edition of Top Rope Report here on TalkShoe. TalkShoe. Here on TikTok, on YouTube, and on Spotify. I'm your host, the illustrious Mr. Trivia, and joining me every week, as usual, for any show and prediction shows is my best friend, my co-host, my tag team partner, the Nugster Greg, and Mr. 24/7. Guys, what's happening?
Did you have brain freeze this morning? Did you someone rumbling and chewing your tongue as you're talking?
Yeah, I know. So, all right, guys. So if you're ready, we can get started talking about the show.
All right. And we are discussing once again what happened last night at WrestlePalooza. It was from the Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. As WrestlePalooza opened up, there was a truck pulling in, and Pat McAfee emerged with Triple H putting his arm around him, coming out to commentate for what was only a few matches, but he was in the building he was one of the big main reasons WWE came to Indianapolis. He helped broker this deal with Indianapolis, hosting all these PLEs. So it's nice to see him back. In true Top Rope Report fashion, we're doing a Sunday show. So to lead us off will be Mr. 24/7. And the first match we're talking about was the last time in Indianapolis for John Cena as he took on the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar. Mr. 24/7, you are up.
All right. So I figured Brock would win here, but I wasn't expecting a squash. Pretty much what we got.
Hey, Jamie.
9 minutes long of just Brock. He got a little bit in. He hit. I think he hit 3 AAs at one point, and Brock pretty much just no-sold it, got up like it didn't happen. So yeah, this was. I'm trying to figure out why they did this.
Yeah.
The only thing I could think of is we're going to see more Brock, and they're going to try to, make him. Not that we already know, not that we don't know he's a monster, but they're going to try to give him a push. Maybe I don't know. It was weird. I was hoping for a good match. I was hoping for a 10, 12 minute John Cena Brock Lesnar match, and it wasn't. I don't know. I can't really give it any sort of a good grade because it really wasn't good. I didn't think it was. For one of Cena's last matches, especially where it's Brock, it should have been a banger, especially to lead off the show. So I think I have C, but I think C minus here.
Yeah, for John Cena's retirement tour, this whole thing has been totally underwhelming. I was gonna send a message to Greg last night before the match started saying, what are the chances we're gonna see a squash match? And Cena basically got his ass beat. And is this going to be? We know I'm almost positive it's not a one and done for Brock. But yeah, this was just a very underwhelming match. Brock gave him 4 or 5 F5s, couple of suplexes, and that was that. He even gave the referee an F5, which I thought was pretty cool. But yeah, I didn't like this match at all. I thought it was the worst match of the card. I gave it a C minus as well.
Okay. Yeah. So in reference to Brock Lesnar, it is being reported as he signed a new limited date contract allowing him to return as a special attraction for major events. So I didn't know that we were going to see him week to week, on weekly television, but that's not here nor there after last night. This was a carbon copy of the match that you talked about several times in 2014. Yes, it was shorter. He didn't get the 21 suplexes. He only got the 3. He actually got F5 more than he got suplex. But yeah, it was. This was a disgrace for Triple H to book a match like this for Cena against Lesnar. I know Cena's probably got 2 matches left, maybe 3. Crown Jewel, Survivor Series, and then maybe a last match. But for this to be a long-lasting set up in his legacy is horrible. It was
Hey,
stupid.
enjoy.
He's not making it at all. Yeah, after the match, he gave the F5 to the official, and then he gift F5 to Cena. Kids in the audience are crying. Tyrese Halliburton had his jaw drop into his lap, like, you know. The best part of this whole thing was Paul Heyman coming out and introducing Brock Lesnar, and kind of making fun of the way Alicia Taylor and Greg Nash had been introducing John Cena all along. And that was the best part of this whole thing. Yeah, I'm going to agree with DJ's great wholeheartedly with a C-.
You got
C-.
do you guys think we're going to see Brock Lesnar teaming with Division at the Survivor Series?
No.
No? Okay.
Well, maybe War Games, possibly.
All right. Or War Games, rather.
War games, yeah.
When you said team of the Division, I immediately was thinking Crown Jewel, and I'm like, no. You're not going to see a 6-man tag match of Cena and the Usos against Division and Brock Lesnar.
Right.
Or are we? No kidding. Speaking of the Usos at Division, that's the matchup we went to next, where it was Jimmy and Jay taking on the Braun brothers, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker of the Division. See, Jimmy, I got that tongue twisting thing going on over here too.
Okay.
Jimmy, you are up.
All right. Thank you, Tony. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I thought this was a good match. I mean, it was nice to see the Usos back together as a tag team. They're obviously and undoubtedly, in my opinion, the best tag team in all of wrestling. And it was just nice to see them back. LA Knight, the guest referee, he let a lot go. I mean, I was surprised that but I think that's what he wanted to do. I think he wanted these guys to, you know, duke it out with each other. And but yeah, I thought it was a okay match. I wouldn't mind seeing it again. Well, not an okay match. It was better than okay. I wouldn't mind seeing these guys going at it again. And with Jimmy and Jay, I mean, I was surprised because I thought we were going to see, you know, possibly a heel turn maybe, but we didn't. But we still got time for that down the road somewhere. But yeah, I enjoyed the match. I thought it was good. I gave it a B.
Yes, I am up next. Yeah, I mean, as far as you saying you wouldn't mind seeing this again, I mean, no offense, but damn, we got to turn the page on this storyline. The Vision and Jey Uso, LA Knight, and Jimmy, and I'm ready to turn the page. I mean, I'm done every week. We just get a different variation of these men wrestling. So for me, this was the end of it. This should be the end of it. Let's go on to Jay and LA Knight and get their feud going. Jimmy can stay over on SmackDown, and then get the Vision into the tag team title picture on Raw. That's where Raw needs the Vision. In that tag team title, tag team on Raw is horrible. But Usos enter into their whole thing. I thought that was pretty good. And then Jimmy stops, and then they continue on with Jay, and then the yeeting, and the more yeeting. And then they stop the eating, and the crowd does the let's do it again, and more eating. Jesus, for the love of God, stop with the fucking eating. I'm done with that too. And the only part of it was once again Pat McAfee being back, eating on the desk. They didn't really show them like they normally do. We didn't see the high fives and all that shit, so it just seemed weird. But you know, Jimmy and Jay, yes. I mean, that they are probably the best tag team, whether in the history of WWE is the thing that's kind of debatable. But I don't know. It just seemed like, and I mentioned this to Mike during this match, it seemed like everything they were doing was older, but just very slowly developing.
Yep.
There was no until Braun Breaker started to just like fly across the ring and fly outside the ring. It just seemed like everything was like they're being very cautious. I don't know if it was the pressure of being on ESPN and and probably in front of the most eyes they've been in a long time on TV with ESPN. That they were just being a little extra careful. I know there was one point, there was some groups, obviously. Jay hit Bronson with a chair and then it bounced back and busted him open. I mean, the match was strong with the just right amount of chaotic tag action down the stretch. But the use of the tables and the chairs, it wasn't necessary. But, LA Man let it go. I liked it, and not as much as Mike. I gave it a B-.
Okay.
24/7.
Yeah, it was all right. I think I am done with this. Also, like you said, I'm ready for them to move on with this. But yeah, I don't know. It was okay. I think coming off of that Cena and Brock match, I think it probably looked or felt better than it was, I guess. But I don't know. I feel like there was maybe confusion at times. It was just, I don't know. It was just an okay match to me.
Team
I
Danny,
thought
what's
they
up?
all did okay, but all four of them are better than what we've seen. And I agree, probably because they were on ESPN first time. I'm sure that they were a little nervous. They were trying to get everything perfect, and I don't know. It showed. I think it showed. Jay getting busted open. I didn't see it, but I kind of figured it was from that spot. But I just didn't notice it. All of a sudden, I just seen blood all over Braun Breaker's back. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I think that probably added a little bit to the match, to the fact that we had blood, because, like I said, it was just okay. So I think the blood helped the match a bit. But yeah, it was just all right. We seen the Usos, hit their double super kick, hitting the 1D, and I don't know. There wasn't anything like, there wasn't any big spots like you normally would see. It was just all right to me. I'll go B- here. Might even deserve a C, but I'll go B-.
Okay. Hey, C Fox.
What, Mike?
No, I'm just saying hi to the person that came in.
And next, we then went to the matchup for the vacant Women's World Championship title, as it was Io Sky taking on Stephanie McCare. I get to lead off, and going into this night of WrestlePalooza, we talked about it, and I said the match I was most looking forward to seeing. I thought this might be the match that stole the show, and it was. This was just an incredible matchup between two women. I mean, it's not. I guess it's. I don't think it's too big of a stretch to say that women's wrestling has shouldered a lot of WWE in 2025. This was the best match on the card. An extraordinary showing from Io Sky and a performance from Stephanie that showed why the company was so quick to push her as hard as it did. These two women just put on a clinic as to how to do a match. When they needed to grapple, they grappled. When they needed to speed it up, do some incredible moves, they did. When they needed to slow it back a little bit, I mean, Io Sky flew outside the ring, and then Stephanie McCare flew outside of the ring, and then came back in and flew inside of the ring. I never knew what the SVB stood for until last night. The Stephanie McCare bomb. I always heard him say the SVB, never knew what it was. And then he finally told me what that was last night, and he kicked out of that. We did get 3 attempts at the Devil's Kiss. The third time it finally went through. Io Sky played off this knee injury wonderfully. It wasn't one of those, I'm limping for 2 minutes, and all of a sudden the rest of the match she's running around like a psycho, pulling down the knee pads, doing the double knee meteora, and the Genius of the Sky flying off, and Stephanie McCare moving, and then leading into the corner and doing that flip off the top rope. That's what she needs to do to finish her matches from now on. I thought this was absolutely great. I gave it an A.
Okay.
Mr. 7.
Yeah, definitely a really good match. Best of the night, by far. They both look great. Io did great as usual. Stephanie looked really good as usual. And I agree with you. That move she did off the top has to be her finishing move from here on out. Is that? And she hit it perfectly too. There was nothing bad about it. It was awesome. Everything was good here. I thought every move they did at the time they did it, it was all just really good. The one thing that I was like in this match was when Wade Barrett said that he'd like to smooch the, how do you say it? I'd like to smooch the Devil's Kiss or something. Something like that. And I was like, wait, what are you saying, dude? Like, it was almost too much. Like,
Right.
But,
yeah.
But yeah, this was awesome. I think Stephanie is well deserved here. I think they both are deserved of it. I just think Stephanie's a little more, especially being we've seen Io, have a couple runs with the title here. So great match, great title match. They gave it enough time. Everything about it was great. I can't wait to see this run from Stephanie McCare. Even the respect that they showed each other after the match, the hugging and the bowing and all that, it was just great. I think that because of what we got in this night, all the matches we've seen, I think this does deserve at least an A-. I'm gonna go A- here. It was well deserved, great match, and I'm happy for Stephanie here.
All right. Yeah, I mean, this was a great match. The only bad part about this is I can't remember when a women's match was voted match of the year. Because if there was, I don't think there's ever been one for a women's match. And if they ever picked one, it would be this one, because that was a great match. I mean, I wasn't disappointed from start to finish. Stephanie, she's great in the ring. The only thing I was disappointed at was no Asuka and no Kairi Sane. I thought we would have saw them. But
I'm glad we got an actual clean finish to the match.
Yep.
Just gonna say that.
And it was a great match. It was, I mean, the crowd was into it right from the start. I thought it was, really good. I'd love to see these two in another match again. I gave it an A.
All right. After that, we then went to the mixed tag team match where it was CM Punk and AJ Lee taking on Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. Mr. 24/7, you're up.
All right. It was all right. It wasn't bad. It was fun to watch. I think you could definitely see the rust in AJ, which is fine. I mean, it's been a long time, so but she didn't do bad. I think she was careful with what she did. She didn't try to do too much. Yeah, it was all right. I think they all did okay. They all got offense in. I think they had a spot out on the tables at one point, which I thought was a little weird. I don't know if it was meant to go that way, but maybe it was. I'm not. I think just the way that they crashed through and the way that it broke, I think just made it look a little weird. But, yeah, I don't know. It was okay. I think what I really liked, the best part that I liked the most was Punk curb stomping Seth. I loved it. I'm like, that was awesome. Seth and Becky doing a bunch of healer stuff behind the ref, which is, you expected. And I thought they did good at doing that. Let's see. It was just, I almost want to say I expected more, but I don't know if I did, especially because it's being AJ just coming back. Maybe I expected a little more from Becky, I guess. I feel like she maybe tried a little too hard to make AJ look good, I guess. I don't know. Like she's Becky Lynch. She's the greatest women's champion of all time. I think that we could have got a little more from her, especially at the end when AJ put the Black Widow or whatever she calls her thing on her. It was the tap. Everything about that tap was just weird to me. I think she should have tried to fight out of it a little more, make it last a little bit longer. But overall, I think they all did okay. They hit some good spots. I just, like I said, I just expected a little more out of Becky. I'm going to go B- here.
Okay. Sure.
I thought this was a really good match. AJ, I almost said AJ Styles. AJ Lee, I mean, it took her a while to get, back into the swing of things after being out for 10 years. But, yeah, when she put that Black Widow on, it was like, it's like she never forgot how to do it. It was just perfect. And, like DJ said, I thought it was cool that Seth got the curb stomp from CM Punk, and we ended up getting the victory for them, with the tap out by Becky Lynch. So Monday Night Raw should be interesting tomorrow. See what they got to say about losing to CM Punk and AJ Lee. So I enjoyed the match. I thought it was really good. I gave this my second A.
Oh, yeah, not even close to an A. I mean, the first how made us happy the match was Seth Rollins really dominating CM Punk. The crawl over and I mean, simple thing. When you're reaching out for the tag rope, you reach out with your left hand, AJ, not your right hand across your body. Because if you had reached out with your left hand, you would have gotten tagged in. Little things like that the way messing for so long were silly little things. But once they really started with the, who gives a shit, who's outside the ring, all four of us are going to be inside the ring at once, that's when it started to pick up. We had like a whole sequence where CM Punk and AJ Lee, they did the running knees together, the bulldogs together, then each did shining wizards together. We had the double submission spot where AJ Lee applied the Black Widow and CM Punk did the sharpshooter. We did have Lynch and Rollins deliver double pedigree spots. Lynch then applied a sharpshooter to CM Punk, who then turned into a sharpshooter on Becky Lynch. We had the exchange of finishers until Becky Lynch delivered a manhandle slam to AJ Lee, who then kicked out at the very last second. And but once again, the little ring rust, I think the referee kind of slowed that number 3 down because AJ didn't kick out quickly enough. And then we had that commentary table spot. And that's where it kind of all ended. With AJ Lee and CM Punk winning, obviously the Black Widow, and that was a great reversal from the manhandle slam into the Black Widow. So give her kudos for that. I thought it was a good match. I thought the first half was just okay. This is just. Rollins beating down CM Punk with the occasional cheap shot by Becky. The tag that the referee didn't see because she was over dealing with Becky. So a lot of the same typical stuff we see in these tag matches until the second half. But I thought it was okay. I gave it a B.
All righty. Hey, kayfabe Katie.
After that, we had The Undertaker. And Mike mentioned to me earlier, hearing the gong, but then hearing American Badass just isn't the same. But, the gong, signifies The Undertaker. The Undertaker is the American Badass because The Undertaker is character is gone. Rode his motorcycle out, and Stephanie McMahon was in the audience, sitting or standing next to Nick Khan, and he climbed over the barrier and announced that Stephanie McMahon will be the first inductee into the 2026 Hall of Fame class. I don't know, that's a debate for another time. We then went to the main event of the evening, as was for the undisputed WWE Championship, as it was Cody Rhodes defending against Drew McIntyre. Trev, you lead off.
All right, thank you, Greg. Yeah, this match was pretty good. I thought at one point, even before the match started, before we did our prediction show, WWE was going to win the title. He is championship ready, but WWE is not going to make him a champion just yet. It was a good match, back and forth. Cody, I love that Cody cutter. He can hit that off of any rope. That's just amazing how how he can do that. And we didn't see Randy Orton, which was good because I didn't want to see anything disrupt that match, because that was a match that I thought was going to be won or lost one-on-one. I didn't want to see a interference or whatever. But yeah, I thought the match was pretty good. Cody got the win. Don't know where they're going to go with Drew right now. Maybe another match somewhere down the road crown jewel maybe, or we'll have to see. But I gave it a B plus.
Well, it won't be a crown jewel because Cody will be taking on Seth Rollins a crown jewel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, crown jewel.
That's right. Champion.
Right.
Right.
I'm up next, and I mean, I'm gonna echo sentiments from DJ earlier in the match, from one of the earlier matches. I expected more out of this match. Yes, the CM Punk cage in the mixed tag match went almost 30 minutes. So maybe because of how long it went, the match just felt like it was too short. It was 17 minutes, which is weird to say, but a main event match, not that it had to be the longest match of the night, but should have been over 20 minutes long. Now, I mean, there was some back and forth action, and then Drew McIntyre exposed the turnbuckle, and you know, it's just okay. Here we go. But it was a good match. These two had great chemistry. It was a good main event match. There were no thrills until late. You know, we had the referee running out of the ring for some reason, for whatever. And then McIntyre rolled up for 7 seconds, and by the time the referee got back in, he only got to 2. So that would be something for McIntyre to bitch about. But I almost wanted something like weird to happen, or some distraction, or some type of controversial ending. So there was a direction for McIntyre. He's always going to be the bridesmaid, never the bride. And eventually he's got to break through. And I really, 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 for that jaw-dropping, think that last night should have been that night. Even though I didn't think him to win, I think he should have won. But yeah, it was a good match, but just for the fact that I didn't get as much out of it as I thought I was going to get, I'm going to just give it a B.
All right. CT Cakes. Thanks for joining, Fred. Appreciate that.
7.
Yeah, again, it was just not enough. I think this was the theme of the night, where besides that women's title match, I think all the matches were just underwhelming. Now I know this is not, you know, a WrestleMania or a Rumble or a SummerSlam or anything like that, but if, you know, they were kind of making a big deal out of WrestlePalooza, and he has bigger matches out of what we got. This being the main event, you know, Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre title match, it just wasn't it. I don't think it was bad. Like, what we got wasn't horrible. They did good. It just wasn't enough. I say it all the time, especially in title matches. I don't want to see interference, but I almost wanted to see Randy come out there. You know, not just because it's Randy, but we just needed something to kind of get the fans. The fans would have went nuts if Randy would have.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, they would have went. You know, they would have went crazy. And I think it just needed something else. I mean, the two did good. They had good spots. But it just, I don't know. I just wanted more. I think it was the second shortest match of the night, which probably should have been the longest match of the night. Maybe between Stephanie and you know, whatever, but I don't know. It was underwhelming. I think coming into this match after seeing the rest of the pay-per-view, I just wasn't expecting anything, and pretty much got what I was thinking. So, like, to hear the names Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, they're two of the biggest names in the company, and I wanted to see a big title match. So it is what it is. Cody Cutter crossroads to get the win. Typical, ending to a Cody match. So that was kind of like to me too. I mean, it looked good. It always does. So I'm not knocking it, for what it was. It was just, I don't know. I expected a whole lot more out of the whole entire show. I think I'll go B- here because, like I said, it wasn't bad what we got. It just wasn't enough. So I'll go B-.
Okay. Overall, guys?
Yeah.
I'm going to go up very low, B-.
Yeah, I think, let's see, I got B-, B-, A-, B-, C-. Yeah, I think B-.
All right. I'm going to go B+. I thought all the matches except the Brock match were good. Greg, did you say the Stephanie Vaquer match went 30 minutes?
No.
No?
The mixed tag match.
Oh. The mixed tag went 30 minutes. For AJ Lee's first time back. I'm sure she's sleeping it off today. So.
It took 10 minutes for her to get in the ring.
Yeah, I know. It also took like 25 minutes for the damn show to start, too, after all that shit they went through in the beginning. So, but okay, that was our WrestlePalooza recap. I hope you all enjoyed it. We have Monday Night Raw tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Hey, Shannon. It's another 7 o'clock special. I don't know exactly who's going to be on the card yet, but I'm sure there will be some fallouts from WrestlePalooza. So, but yeah, I mean, I really think, in my opinion, Brock Lesnar is going to get back with Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
Because he looked good yesterday, for somebody who hadn't been, in the WWE ring in a while. But he is huge now. Even Greg said it yesterday. It's like, oh my God, he's huge.
He is, but he got little legs, and it makes it look weird.
It's like, man, good thing he bought my workout video. So
yeah, I mean, after that match, and I'll be honest, after the Usos and the Vision match started, you know what I was honestly hoping for? Kind of figuring every other match except for the women's match. I was just hoping that Brock Lesnar would come down and just destroy everyone, just to make everything a little more interesting. Like, I was kind of hoping that that's what he would do, would come down, and you know what, because he wants to, Paul Heyman and the Vision wants to take down Cody Rhodes, so it said Brock Lesnar come out and F5 Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes. I just wanted Brock Lesnar to come in and destroy every match, just to make it more interesting.
right. Yep, that would have been something. But yeah, but what did you guys? I mean, I don't know if they said it or what, but where did Pat McAfee go?
He left.
Oh, he just. Oh, okay.
After the Vaquer match, he said, "Thanks, guys," and he left.
Oh, okay. Well, it was nice to see him. Even Greg said to me, goes, you think we'll see Pat McAfee tonight? And I said, nope, surprise. So maybe after college football season, he'll be back.
don't know. We'll see.
But we will have to see. And yeah, so like I said, tomorrow night, Monday Night Raw, 7 o'clock tomorrow night. I hope everybody's gonna. Little Joe says. So I think Lesnar Cena should have been the main event. No.
First match in the main event.
No. That match was awful. So, but that's just now we got what, Crown Jewel next, Greg?
Well, for the main roster, yes.
And NXT's got what?
No Mercy.
And that's when?
Next weekend.
Next weekend, okay. And that will be on Peacock.
Yep.
So, well, that's good.
Yeah. Beach, Crown Jewel. I didn't realize it was so close.
Yeah. And that one's going to be Australia, right?
Yep.
So that's going to be like 6 in the morning.
7 in the morning.
Or 7 in the morning, okay.
You're 12 hours ahead of us, so.
And like I had told Greg, I mentioned to him the other day, I was looking at something on TikTok, and they were saying that one Monday Night Raw in October is going to be shown at 8 a.m. in the morning.
October 13th.
Yeah.
Australia.
October 13th. So, anyway. All right, guys, anything else you want to add?
No.
All right, so we're getting ready for week 3 of the NFL. I hope everybody enjoyed the show. So on behalf of the Nugster Greg and Mr. 24/7, this is the illustrious Mr. Trivia for Top Rope Report, saying thank you all for tuning in, and we'll catch you on Wednesday.
Later, guys. Later.
Oh, he scored a goal, huh, Shannon? Cool. And he's got a doubleheader today. Nice. That's good. All righty. Well, that's a beautiful thing. Way to go.